Welcome to the most must-listen to show on the internet. Welcome to AEG. I am your host, JB, and this week I have Goose with me.
Hey, everybody.
And I have Marlon.
Secrets.
Oh, shit. I don't know what happened, but I've been out of it. But, you know, we're here with one of my favorite times of the year. E3 is upon us, gentlemen. Less than a week now. Less than a week. Almost next week this time we'll be watching. Microsoft will have already given us their conference, and then we will be seeing Bethesda soon after this time frame. We're recording this a little earlier than most of you would expect, but, you know, that's what we have to do. We're here for you guys. So what we're going to be doing is a prediction show. We're going to run down all of the big conferences, Xbox, Bethesda, Square, Ubisoft, Nintendo, and instead of Devolver Digital, we are going to do Sony. Each of us are going to have 5 predictions per show, and we're going to do it round-robin style for each show as they would be in order of their actual appearances. So,
let's get ready.
I'm fucking excited. I can't wait. I'm giddy. I've been giddy all week with all these like pre E3 teases and everything with the Call of Duty reveal and all that kind of fun stuff. I'm super excited.
I'm excited as well.
I'm excited. Marlon, are you excited?
Hell yes, I am excited.
All right.
It's our WrestleMania.
Yes, it is our WrestleMania. If you smell what the AEG is cooking.
Smells good. Smells good. Smells like Wu-Tang.
Smells what does it smell like?
Let me tell you something, bro. What are you gonna do when E3 Mania rolls over you, man? Well, let's go for it, bro. Let's just start with this thing, man. Let's go.
Slice of pie.
All right. So, Xbox is our first one up. They will be next Sunday afternoon, 4 p.m. Eastern, I believe, for us here on the East Coast.
Sure.
So,
East
let's
Coast
get
is
things
the best
started.
coast.
Goose, because you are who you are and would love and always lead off everything, I feel like it's appropriate, even though you're, firing our employees and everything. I feel like you should lead off with this one.
Yep, I fired Dan, and he was rehired by our CEO Dalton. I had a big spoke down to me, but he was right. Dan has been trying to call in, but I'm blocking his phone call. So, my first prediction... Sorry, go ahead, Jeff.
No, go ahead. Please.
My first prediction for the Microsoft presser for our first round is the following. Cyberpunk 2077 release date will be revealed at the Microsoft press conference.
Really?
All right.
That's it.
I can't disagree with that the logic behind that. I mean, Sony is going to have even though yes, they're not having a conference this year, they're still going to have their presence felt, and a lot of games are going to be influenced by Sony. Call of Duty, probably whatever this new Destiny next chapter is going to be. They've all had Sony content up until that point. I don't know about the Destiny thing because I don't know if that was part of the Activision deal or it was part of Bungie's deal with Sony and PlayStation. But that's neither here nor there. But yeah. Cyberpunk release date shown off at I'm assuming we might get a gameplay demo and something along those lines. That makes sense. Solid first prediction, Goose. Solid.
Thank you.
All right. I'm gonna drop a bombshell because I love doing this. The next Xbox codenamed Scarlet, will be shown and will have a release date of spring 2020.
Whoa, that is big league.
All right.
And then I'm gonna go and guess. I'm gonna go and assume that he's gonna say an Anaconda will have a release date of fall 2020.
Correct.
Lord.
Man, that's heady, dude. But you know what? I like it.
And well, I will not 100% take credit for this. I was listening to a podcast and they were kind of talking about this. Think about how the Xbox 360 launched. It launched ahead of everybody else. Think of that first year. There was stuff you could only play on a 360.
Yeah.
Look at the leap with BioShock. How long it took BioShock to come to PS3 when it was, within that first almost year of being a 360 game. I just think if they come out of the gate swinging like that, they could have a very strong advantage going into the next generation. Yeah, sorry.
Your logic is makes sense. Your logic.
To just kind of it doesn't have to be counted with the scoring system that we're doing, but with that, if it does launch spring of next year, Halo Infinite and an up-resed version of Gears 5 will be launch titles.
Whoa, man! It's a very, very bold prediction. Not like mine, which was not bold at all. But I really like it. I really just like, going on precedent. If you look at just the consoles as a whole, all the generations, the ones that Microsoft was taking part in. The one time that the biggest success was Xbox 360, and that launched a full year before the PS3. That launched in 2006, and 360 launched in 2005. So I can definitely see them, and it works for them because you'll have developers developing for that box solely for 1 year, right? Mm-hmm. You'll have more software for it by the time that the next generation PlayStation comes out, right? Because developers would have focus on that.
Yep.
It's really bold.
Oh yeah, I'm not liking my chances with it, but if it does happen, I'm gonna be like, told you so.
Yeah.
Sounds good, man. I'll tell you that.
All right, Marlon, what is your first prediction for
my
Xbox?
First prediction? It is a throwaway prediction because it is not bold. It is very vanilla, very major. So we know that EA every single year comes out with their sports titles, right?
Yep.
Me being the resident FIFA guy, know that they will come up with FIFA 20. But this prediction is specifically to the cover art of the game. I predict that the cover art for FIFA 20 is going to have Van Dijk and Messi in the cover. And they will do away with Cristiano Ronaldo being the cover for FIFA, which has been their cover art for the past 2-3 years. So
that is a really vanilla but very specific.
And how does this tie into the Microsoft press conference?
Because they'll show it off for the first time.
Because they will probably do it on the Microsoft press conference.
Since they're not knowing
how they are.
Press conference.
And knowing how they're the only big conference.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay. All right. I mean, that's solid. It doesn't.
This means nothing to me.
Honest.
I don't watch soccer.
It means exactly.
Very major. Very vanilla.
So
you're like chocolate with mushrooms on them. So.
What?
Anyways.
Oh my God, Marlon. I went back and listened to the episodes that I wasn't on, and some of the references you make, man. This is another Indians thing that you're doing here.
How is that? Never mind.
Yeah. Mushrooms with chocolate, or chocolate with mushrooms on it.
Truffles. The word is truffles, okay?
Oh, well, chocolate truffles that's an actual thing, but
they're really good.
They are really good. All right. Anyway, Goose.
Unless you're like Stifler in American Wedding, who eats like a piece of dog poop instead of a chocolate truffle. He thought it was a chocolate truffle.
Oh my God! Why do you have to go that way?
That's a deep cut.
Why did you have to bring that up?
Why do you have to go that way?
Because I literally just when you said chocolate truffle and I said it was real good, I just thought of Stifler having it in his mouth, chewing it, and saying, "It's real good."
You're such an asshole.
Sorry.
Almighty.
Anyway, moving on.
God.
My second prediction for the Microsoft press conference is the following. Rocksteady Studios will showcase their next title in the Microsoft press conference.
Okay.
Solid.
We're going to see what they've been working on. They released Batman in June of 2015. By the time that the press conference rolls around, it'll be nearly 4 years since that game launched. I know they've been working on something. We don't know. There've been constant rumors about what they've been working on, but it's time.
Yeah, I mean, it's been a long time. Yeah, it's been a very long time.
Although this isn't part of my prediction in terms of for the points, I think it's going to be one of these Fallout 4 deals where they're going to announce it and 6 months later it's going to drop. So you know what? All
right with that. They've been doing that a lot more lately, and it makes me happy.
2019.
You think it's a 2019 title? All right.
It's a 2019 fall title for Warner Bros.
All right. I have a few of those type of predictions, so we'll get there.
And with that said, Goose will be going for 2 minutes, and he'll be right back. You guys keep on going.
All right.
Continue with your
So-
predictions. By the time that I come back, it'll probably be my turn.
Sounds good. So, for my next prediction, it will not be shown in any gameplay capacity, but we will finally blow the lid off Fable 4, developed by Playground Games. The rumors have been swelling for a long time. We didn't get it at last year's E3, and I don't think it's gonna be out within. I think it's not going to be like a launch title for the next system. I think it'll be out within the first year of, if we're projecting that either the next Xbox comes out spring, fall, sometime next year. Okay. I think that Fable would be like a 2021 game, but I think we're going to finally get an announcement that it is a real thing and people have been working on it, and I will be excited.
Gotcha. Makes sense. I mean, given the fact that everybody's been hammering about Fable 4, finally getting some decent news and some actual trailer reveals and stuff like that. So, for me, it's been very difficult when it comes to doing predictions like off the cuff or just out there for me. I tend to be very safe when it comes to this specific prediction style because I want to win. And since that competitive aspect of mine has always been very upfront for me, I kind of want to win. So this one is Project Scarlet gets an official unveiling, everybody goes crazy and everything like that. That's not the prediction. The prediction is this, because we know that Microsoft has been scooping up studios left and right.
Yep.
I predict that they will unveil 4 new IPs in E3 from their different studios that they picked up.
For
new IPs.
Did you do your research? Because they've already mentioned that they're gonna introduce
first-party titles.
Yep.
Oh fuck. Okay. Okay. Make it 6. Fuck it. Add 2 to
all right.
I mean,
just because they're first-party titles does not mean it will be. They'll all be new IPs.
Oh yeah, you know what? Yeah, you're right. Maybe you should just want to forget what I said. Jeff is absolutely right.
I mean, if you did 6, that's 1 per new studio. So I mean,
it's a lot of IP.
There's a lot of IP. That is a lot of IP.
I'm not gonna win that one. That's for sure. Lord Almighty, please help me, God. Please let it be 6. Let it be 6. Let it be 6. I'm gonna be pissed if it's 4.
All right. Yeah, I would be. But
all right.
Goose, you're up, my friend.
My third prediction. You'll notice there's a common thread with the Microsoft press conference. I'm playing it very, very safe.
Okay.
The Initiative. This is the brand new studio that Microsoft built up in Santa Monica. Not Sony Santa Monica. In Santa Monica. The Initiative will unveil their new game. That is it. That is the prediction. I'm not saying there's going to be gameplay. I'm not saying there's going to be a trailer. I'm just saying it'll be unveiled somehow.
Okay.
That's my prediction.
That's it. That's a decent, very
very safe.
prediction.
Very safe. Very by the numbers.
Very safe. Very safe.
Yes. Very safe. Very safe. All right. So my third prediction is that the xCloud tech goes into beta this fall for Xbox Insider testers.
Nice. That's a good one. I should have thought of that. That's really good.
Okay. That's literally it. I mean it.
No, it's fine.
It's simple,
it's
but
fine.
I think
Simple.
it's something I could easily see them doing. So.
That's a good one.
Off the cuff for me for number 3. That's simple. Like Ninja Theory comes out with a new follow-up for Hellblade. That's literally what I have.
Okay.
It's
like a sequel to Hellblade or a new game, because that would also tie into your previous prediction.
That's the thing that was killing me. I was debating between either making it a sequel to Senua's Sacrifice or just a complete new IP. I'm just gonna go and say that it's gonna be a new IP for Ninja Theory that uses the same engine that they use for Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice,
which was a damn gorgeous game.
Yes.
All right. Gustavo, your fourth prediction.
My fourth prediction reads as follows: Xbox Infinite gameplay will be shown, and Master Chief.
You mean Halo Infinite gameplay?
Sorry.
You said Xbox Infinite.
Wow.
No, you're good. I'm just.
No, he's right. No, thank you. Thank you for correcting me.
I'm
Beautiful.
I'm gonna say it again. Halo Infinite gameplay will be shown,
Okay.
and Master Chief will speak. That is all.
Oh no, you're
Uh,
I mean, he speaks. We've just never seen his face.
Oh, I know. I was thinking about having that as a prediction, but I'm like, no, that's not something you can do in a trailer. It needs to be in game.
So you're gonna
Okay.
say that he's gonna go up in the screen and gonna speak like.
So
something
basically,
that-
we're gonna
that
see
for conference.
gameplay of the new Halo game.
That's it. Just like I just for the listeners, I tried to make my my predictions as literal as possible.
Okay.
And I really had fun. I really had fun doing it, writing them down too.
Okay.
Yeah.
My next prediction, my fourth one for Xbox, is that Ori and the Will of the Wisps will be shown one final trailer, and then and it's available now in Xbox Game Pass.
Oh, that's a good one. It's safe, but it makes total sense.
Yeah,
and it is a little
that
risky
game has
too.
been shown for I think the last 2 E3s.
Yeah.
Don't quote me on that, but I know
It's been
for
shown a
sure
lot.
last year it's been shown a lot, and I think that's a great small title to build hype for Game Pass and move things, move the needle for subscribers, because that game was the first one. The Ori and the Blind Forest was very beloved by the indie Xbox community.
Yes,
So,
very pretty. Good.
Marlon, your fourth prediction.
My fourth prediction is, well, for the most part, they're gonna do something along the ways of they're gonna drop down the price of the Xbox X in
The X?
regards to their new project, because they might say something along the lines of, hey, Project Scarlet is finally getting an official unveiling or something like that. But for me, it will be like they do that, and then they lower down the price of the Xbox One X by $50. Very out there, but we'll see.
Yeah.
I'll get double points if I win.
No, that's not for the listeners. That is not part of the rule.
I know.
It's a good try. I don't know, man. I really think that they're gonna stick to. I'm thinking of two things. I'm thinking that they're gonna stick to what they always do, where like during the holidays they do that $50 off every box, and then when they do that, the Xbox One X drops to $350, the Xbox One S drops to $249.
Yeah.
The thing
And
for
then
me was
then the Xbox One SAD drops to like $200.
For me, the problem is that I was gonna think about Forza Horizon 5 gets shown, but that's not in Microsoft's interest right now. They're not gonna come out with a new Forza Horizon when 4 just dropped last year. So I said, let me scrap that because that's not gonna happen. So I had to go like, let's go drop down the price of the Xbox One X by $50. That's how it went. Not something that's gonna happen, but throw away.
All right. Fair enough. So, Goose, your final prediction for Microsoft.
My final prediction is probably the most ballsy one.
All right. I laid out a ballsy one to start off, so let's hear it.
My fifth and final prediction for Microsoft's press conference is the following. Project xCloud will be announced for Nintendo Switch.
Oh.
So you're gonna.
All right.
Okay. All right.
There it is. That's it. That is all. That's what I'm going with. I think that there's a partnership brewing between Sony and Microsoft. So
Okay.
I'm out of it, between Nintendo and Microsoft, and I think that will culminate in Xbox titles.
That partnership throwing major daggers at Sony, basically.
Yep, I think they're there. I think you're going to be able to play first party games on Switch via streaming, obviously.
Yeah.
Project X Cloud.
Okay. My final prediction is that Xbox Game Pass Ultimate that was announced, about a month or so ago, a month and a half ago, will release this fall, day and date with Gears 5.
Huh.
Okay.
Because Gears 5 is going to be clearly Microsoft's biggest heavy hitter for the fall.
Yeah.
And something like that where you can pick up an Xbox, get a subscription to Game Pass Ultimate, have Xbox Live Gold and Gears, because it's going to be on Game Pass, all in one shebang.
Okay. Seems
I like
decent.
that.
I like
that.
I like
Okay.
it.
And Marlon, your final prediction, please.
Gears 5 will come with a special edition Xbox One X, along with the Xbox Elite Controller version 2.0, and they will release the Xbox Controller Elite 2.0 day one.
With the game?
With the game?
With
the
Gears?
With Gears.
I love this prediction. Not because it's going to be wrong completely, except for the Xbox One X bundle with Gears 5.
That'll probably be a reality.
But because it's so bold. It's bold. I like it.
Well, I mean, if you think about it, they did do a special version of the Elite controller for Gears 4 when it came out 2 years ago now.
So it's going to be the Elite 2.0
So
version.
that's not super, because I mean they've been talking about this new version of the Elite controller.
But
could.
they haven't
That's
shown any release dates or
entirely,
anything.
that's entirely plausible. Entirely plausible.
I can see it. I can see the bundle. I can see it now. I can see Justin selling his Xbox One X to buy so our friend Justin, he's a big Gears fan. He was the one that put me onto Gears, and he bought the even though he knew that he was going to get the Xbox One X a year later, he's like, I don't care. I'm
You
spending
bought that Slim Gears console.
Yup, he was like,
That
I'm
was
buying it.
freaking sexy.
It was 2 terabytes and everything. He was like, nope, whatever, I'm getting it. I like it. Even though it'll be obsolete in a year for me, I love Gears that much that I'm going to get it.
That was a nice ass system.
It was. It's beautiful. I'm trying to get it. I was trying to get him to sell it to me, but he wouldn't.
I'll tell you
But,
this: with all the Yeezys he's been buying, I don't know if he's gonna have enough money for that.
All right. So that concludes our predictions for Microsoft, which I think we pretty much covered all the stuff pretty much between the three of us, we covered a lot of bases.
Yeah. It was pretty safe, but I think it'll enable us.
Other than mine about Scarlet releasing next spring, but I think that was probably the boldest of all of them.
I think it was. Yeah.
And I swear to God, if he beats us on that one, Goose, I think we're all gonna be mad at him.
Eh.
No, I'm not gonna be mad. I'm gonna be mad that I'm gonna be spending money 12 months earlier than I thought I was gonna.
Thank you. Exactly. 100% correct. I'll be like, oh, this is great. Oh shit, I'm gonna have to spend a lot of money next spring.
Yep. I'll be adjusting. I'll be like, oh, but the Anaconda's coming out. Oh
Yeah.
well, I'll sell the Scarlet and to subsidize the Anaconda afterwards. Don't worry about it.
I'm one of those people. I probably wouldn't wait.
Yeah, I'll be
Honestly.
honest.
You
Depending
guys
on the
know me.
game, depending on the game, like if Halo Infinite is part
Depending
of it.
on what it was, depending on what the launch titles are, I might not be able to.
So real quick before we move on, and this is not a prediction, this is just a quick theory. I am of the belief that for next generation, as odd as it sounds, Microsoft is going to have 3 consoles. I think they're going to have Scarlet, Anaconda. Scarlet's going to be $499. No, sorry, Anaconda's going to be $499. Scarlet's going to be $399, and Xbox One X is going to be $299. I think Xbox One X will be one of these consoles, part of that Xbox One
They're
family.
going to keep it around.
I really do think they're going to keep it around. I think it's that powerful. The CPU leaves a lot to be desired. Like, I don't think that console is going to be running games 60 frames per second. But in terms of hitting 4K,
But it's like how the S model is now. Like, it's going to be their low tier buy-in.
Yeah.
It's fair. Solid. All right, so that takes us to Sunday night next week with Bethesda's conference. Goose, do you want to start that one off again?
Yes.
Okay.
So these are all safe again.
Yeah, most of mine are fairly safe. Yeah.
So
One I just realized I already read stuff that would contradict it, so I'm gonna just change it.
Gotcha.
Continue though.
My first prediction for Bethesda's press conference: Doom Eternal release date will be shown.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay.
So that's your prediction. Doom Eternal gets shown.
Well,
okay.
This is going to be super fast then. My prediction is Doom Eternal demo and release date given.
Oof. Like that. I like the demo.
Yeah, we'll see like a full gameplay demo.
Oh, okay. I thought it was like
Oh
a demo
yeah,
for
sorry.
the
No,
fans.
not like an actual demo of the game, sorry. They don't do those anymore, really.
No, they don't. Which is
I mean,
why
well, Bethesda
it
has.
falls
They've
in-
done like the 1 hour like first hour trial. But yeah, no, I know we're going to get a release date for Doom Eternal. All right, I'm going to then hold on since we don't have, make things a little bit more interesting. I think it's going to be mid-November.
Mid-November.
Yes.
I can see it because October right now. October is
Already
crazy.
getting packed
October
with
is
shooters
packed.
specifically.
My God, October is so nuts right now.
Yep.
I can see it coming out in late November after Death Stranding, or probably pull. I don't know if you'd agree with this, but pull off like a Shadow of the Tomb Raider and try to get out of the way before, so like a September.
Do like September. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stick with mid-November, but
I like mid-November. Mid-November for that game is good.
yep. Because like the big shooters are all kind of releasing in October right now, so that would at least push it a little bit farther out from that.
Mid-November.
Makes sense, you know.
Yes. Marlon, your first prediction for Bethesda, please.
For Bethesda, it's going to be Papa Howard will come up into the stage. He will apologize for the crap that happened with Fallout 76. We'll try to get in everyone's good grace. And that's it.
I like it. You sort of your prediction is sort of one of it's really another one of my predictions. I'll go out and say it, but mine's just very safe.
Like a public apology.
Yeah, I like that he's going. I like that he's going down. I like that he's saying, "Hey, listen, he's gonna apologize." I don't see that happening from Papa Howard, but I like it.
Because he's
All
going
right.
to apologize for the crap that happened with Fallout 76. Because, man, the game was not bad. The thing with Fallout 76 was that the game wasn't bad. Like, the premise of it wasn't bad. The execution of the game was, not the best showing for Bethesda in the past couple of years. That's for sure. So, that's my prediction. Pregnant pause.
Goose?
Oh, that's me again. Wow, that was quick.
Yes.
My second prediction for the Bethesda press conference reads as follows: Arcane Studios will show off their new game, and it's a new IP.
Okay.
So
All
they came off of working off of the two Dishonored games, Dishonored 2, and then that little expansion pack or standalone $30. I forgot the name of that one.
Death of the Outsider.
Death of the Outsider. Thanks, Jeff.
You're welcome.
So I think that I know it's. I don't think I don't think I'll get this one correct. Publishers usually don't put out new IP this late in the generation. But I think Arcane has been cooking something for a while, and I think it's something completely new.
I like it.
All right. Well, it's funny, man. So far, Goose, you and I are kind of on the same page. I am gonna say that Arcane Studios comes out not to show a new IP, but to show a sequel to Prey.
Ooh, damn! That game didn't really sell that well, though.
I know, but the Moon Crash stuff they did last year hit pretty good. I really loved that game, so I could see it.
I like it.
They did. I think they did this past like a couple months ago. Put Prey on Game Pass. So
They did, yeah. It was on Game Pass.
coincidence?
And it's a great game. It's unfortunate that I didn't get into it, but it's an awesome BioShock-like game in terms of atmosphere.
Definitely. Yeah, it took me a while to get into it, but once I finally like sat down and really played it, I loved it.
Yeah, you're like, okay, I know what the gameplay loop is. Like, it's fun now.
Yeah, definitely. All right, Marlon, your second prediction, please.
Starfield finally gets a release
Marlon.
date.
Also, did you do your research, sir?
No, I'm going in blind. I'm just dropping on top of my head like
'Kay.
what's happening. I know
All
that.
right.
I know that
Well,
they did that. Bethesda said that they were
They
not going
said
to talk
that they're
about.
not going to talk about it.
But I feel like they're pulling a bait and switch. I feel like they're doing a.
Okay.
Oh, we're not talking about anything like that, and then boom, Starfield gets a new trailer, and everybody goes crazy.
I like it.
Okay.
And it'll be.
I mean,
it'll be part of the
bold.
apology. It'll be part of the apology.
Yeah.
Okay, I like it.
All right. All right.
Good evening.
Now,
Good evening.
now,
All right.
My-
Your third.
my third prediction for the Bethesda press conference is the following: Todd Howard will speak. Todd Howard will speak, and we can move on. We can move on because Marlon basically covered it.
I know. I basically took your thunder. I'm sorry.
Oh, you're fine. Because
All right.
you made it a little more fun by saying that he'll apologize.
Apologize. That's a. I have another one there, but yeah, I don't think that's gonna happen.
All right.
I'll give it a shot later. You can go on for your next one, Jeff.
My next one is that this is a super safe one, but more info. They're in for Elder Scrolls Online right now. They're talking about this year of the dragon, where it's a whole year's worth of content. I think we'll get the next set of content shown.
Okay.
Because
That's safe.
because the
but
new
it's good.
the Elsewhere expansion comes out on Tuesday, so it'll be fresh off the heels. People will be buzzing about the Elder Scrolls Online. I think we'll get some type of tease for it. I'm not saying we're gonna get like a full trailer because they just will have released their expansion less than a week ahead of time, but I think we'll get something.
I like
So,
it.
Safe
Makes
one.
sense.
All right. And your third prediction, Marlon.
No, that's fourth.
What?
Right? This is my fourth prediction for the Bethesda one, right?
No. This is
No.
third.
This is third.
This is third.
Okay, then.
He's like, okay, well, I got to make one up now.
Yeah. Let's go with something crazy. Wolfenstein 3 gets released.
I like it. I love this. I love it.
Wolfenstein 3 gets a release date. Something, I don't know, like a trailer or something like that.
It gets announced in a release date.
Yeah.
He's like Wolfenstein 3 will be announced and released on June 9th. I love it. Tank?
Dude,
Not
if
Tango.
that happens, everybody's gonna go, he fucking called it. He's fucking Nostradamus or something like that.
Machine Gun Games has been crunching like crazy.
I'll leave it like that. No, because I thought we were on the fourth, not the third, but hey.
Jason Schreier's going to write another article. Yay.
Oh, that's a good one. Oh, crap. All right. We'll leave it like that, man.
Okay.
All right.
My fourth.
So your fourth prediction.
Now
Goose.
that's
We're going off the rails here, guys. Come on.
My fourth.
Rein it in.
My fourth prediction for the Bethesda press conference. Hugo Martin, creative director of Doom Eternal, will laugh.
Oh,
Like the
fuck,
most
man.
Oh, God.
If you guys listen to Easy 8, you guys would be laughing because you're just ripping them off in terms of style.
Yeah. Like, he will laugh. It's like, he will blink.
That is my fourth prediction. Hugo Martin will laugh.
All right. Well, Marlon, thanks. But my fourth prediction is that Wolfenstein 3 will get announced.
I hate you.
That's soon, dude. That is so soon.
Well, I can't even think of the name of it. The standalone game.
Youngblood?
The new Colossus.
Not the standalone one. The one that comes out in like July.
Oh, the Youngblood. Marlon was right.
Yeah, Youngblood. I mean, they, it would get people to purchase it because they're like, oh, this is gonna lead into the next story from this universe.
Okay. Oh, okay. So sort of like his twins are the protagonists going forward.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, I can see that. That'd be cool. I haven't played the new Colossus.
I would say I fucking love those games so much.
Yeah, I loved the Old Blood and the New Order. I love both of those games. I have not gotten to the new Colossus yet. I will be getting Young Blood. But yeah, I like that. I like that. That's a good one.
All right. So
Marlon, your fourth prediction.
There will be an awkward pause when demoing one of their games. Whether something is not going to work or the audio is going to cut off, but something weird and awkward is going to happen.
Okay, so sort of like a technical, like a technical malfunction.
Like a technical malfunction, something like that is going to happen.
Okay, that makes sense. My fifth and final prediction for the Bethesda press conference reads as follows: Tango Gameworks' next game will be shown. Tango Gameworks next
so the
game
Evil Within guys
will be shown. I'm not saying it's the Evil Within, although I do agree with you. But that is not part of my prediction. I just think that their next game will be shown. There are flaws to this prediction. The Evil Within 1 came out in 2014. 3 years later, the Evil Within 2 came out. So if, in fact, another game from Tango would come out, it would be on an expedited development schedule. So I may be wrong about this, but I think Shinji Mikami has been hard at work because Shinji Mikami, I don't know if Tango is 2 teams, but I know that Shinji was director of the Evil Within 1, but he wasn't the director for the Evil Within 2. He was just a producer. But he wasn't as hands-on with the Evil Within 2 as he was with 1, which leads me to believe that all this time, since 2014 when 1 launched, he's been working on something else. This is the basis for my prediction.
All right, well, my fifth and final prediction is that Tango Gameworks will show off the Evil Within 3. I'm not saying I don't think it's going to come out till next year, because when was Evil Within 2? You said
2017.
You said it was 2017. So
it was announced
if it comes out if it comes out spring of next year, that would be roughly a 3-year development cycle.
Yeah, I guess a little bit.
So that's my prediction. Yeah. Stick into it.
Marlon will close out the Bethesda press conference predictions with his fifth and final prediction.
That Rage 2 will also be coming to the Switch.
Ooh, I like that. That's the best prediction out of this entire press conference. I think that is the best prediction. I like that quite a bit. That's good. I don't see why it wouldn't. I mean, Bethesda has been a really good publisher on the Switch, putting out a lot of the games that people probably wouldn't think would come out to Switch. So
that's
I like
my
that
prediction. So
Rage 2
that's a good prediction.
on Switch. That's a good one.
It's a very good prediction.
Yep.
All right. So that wraps us on Bethesda, which takes us to the next conference, which is taking place of Sony's, which is Square.
Okay. Oh,
Yeah,
this is gonna be bad for me. Oof.
Yeah, this is gonna be interesting for Mr. Marlon.
Now, to kick it off, my first prediction for the Square Enix press conference reads as follows: The Quiet Man 2 will be heard.
Oh, that's a good one. I like it. I don't know if it will happen, but if it does, you basically just screw me over. That's basically what happened.
I don't think it's gonna happen either. Actually, I'm gonna. Jeff, do I have permission to rephrase it?
Yes, you can rephrase it.
The Quiet Man 2 will be heard, and it'll be starring my good friend Andrew, the Quiet Man 2.
Jesus.
Oh god. KJ's gonna love that, man. KJ's gonna love that. He's gonna have a field day with that. Lord.
All right.
Son of a gun. Jeff. Your turn, sir.
Final Fantasy 16 will be teased.
Oof.
My fourth prediction. Yep, that's a good one. I
was your
I
fourth?
like it. Yeah, that's
That was
my
your
fourth.
fourth?
Yeah,
Okay, gotcha.
I like it. I think it's time.
I don't think we're gonna get much more than a trailer and a logo, or some music and a logo. I don't think it's, you know how Elder Scrolls 6 was announced. It's a little like blurb and just showed that it's a thing that people in the company are working on it. I think that's all we're gonna get, but we're gonna get a confirmation that Final Fantasy 16 will be a thing.
Oh, mine's a doozy. You'll see what.
All right, what is your first prediction then, Marlon?
Kingdom Hearts 3 DLC will be shown. It will be coming third quarter of next year.
Whoa, that's
Next
long.
year?
That's long. That's a long time, dude.
Because this DLC, because this is going to be a 3-part DLC, and this last
He's
part
made that
DLC,
shit up on the fly.
Yeah, you did.
and it's going to have Sephiroth as one of the final bosses.
All right.
I'm gonna laugh my head off if it's like if it comes out this year, but I doubt it. I was gonna say quarter first, but like, I don't see it. If they're gonna do a DLC, I don't see it. I see it coming either this year or the beginning of next year. That's what I'm saying. Third quarter of next year, just to be off the cuff and just go crazy with it.
Okay.
But for me personally, like it just in my heart of hearts, I think the DLC for Kingdom Hearts is gonna come out this year or February 28th of next year. But my prediction is going to be third quarter of next year. There's that.
My second prediction for the Square Enix press conference. The Avengers game will release in March 2020.
Nice. Good one. I like it.
All right. Well, my second prediction is the Avengers game will release this fall.
Oh, now we have a battle of Tony Stark versus Captain America. Huh. Okay.
I am Captain America.
All right, cool. I'm cool with being Iron Man.
Looks more like Captain Ecuador, but whatever.
Marlon?
I'm gonna.
Yeah. Yeah. You're the only one laughing at that joke. Roll on.
All right.
I love you, Marlon.
So for my next prediction, it's very simple. We got a new trailer for Final Fantasy VII with Cloud cross-dressing.
Fuck, man. All right.
It is gay.
I don't even wanna-
Gay Pride Month.
I know, that's why.
I don't even want to unpack that. Go ahead with your third prediction.
My third prediction for the Square Enix press conference. Final Fantasy VII will make an appearance, and it'll be also announced to be coming to PC and Nintendo Switch on day one.
Oh, that makes it interesting. I like that one. I like
That is super interesting. Because go ahead, Marlon. No, Marlon, go ahead.
No. I insist, sir. Please.
Okay.
Cool.
Because I actually did not know this, but the remake isn't a Sony exclusive.
It is not.
It is it will be coming to Xbox. They did not say day and date with the Sony version.
Mm-hmm.
But so you're saying that they're going to add Switch and PC on day one?
On day one.
Because usually Nintendo Switch ports are usually like maybe 2-3 months or 6 months behind.
Yeah. All right, that's fair. My third prediction is that Final Fantasy VII Remake will be shown an actual full live playing gameplay demo, and the release window will be spring of 2020.
Okay. If you get this one, Jeff, I'm buying you a cookie.
Okay.
Because
I'm cool with that.
Gustavo will be doing all the steak dinners.
You come over here to New York, I'll take you to Peter Luger's. Although I'll have to start reserving from now.
Yeah, like he comes in with this guy has been coming here for the past 4 weeks. What the hell is wrong with this guy?
Seriously, I'll take you to Peter Luger's, dude. You love Peter Luger's.
Oh man,
Oh, I'm sure I would. Dude, if I can get me some like high quality New York steak, I'm 100% in.
My fourth prediction, which I've already mentioned and divulged, the next Final Fantasy game will be teased. We can move on quickly because we've already gone over that.
Yeah.
Wait, Marlon, did you give an actual fourth prediction?
No, that's why I'm
Or a third prediction? I mean,
Third prediction,
sorry,
no.
an actual. Third.
Oh, I jumped.
No,
he jumped over.
We knew what it was.
He
We knew what
jumped
yours was
over
going to
me
be
like
already.
cloud.
So go ahead, Marlon, real quick.
For my third prediction is a very simple, very off the cuff. No, not off the cuff, but very vanilla. Final Fantasy XIV's new expansion will be shown with a trailer and new weapons and armor. Simple. Vanilla.
Okay.
So now we can move on to your fourth pick, Jeff.
An Octopath Traveler sequel will be teased,
Ooh, wow.
and it will not be a Switch exclusive.
Because of the fact that it came out on Steam.
Correct.
Wow.
Okay, that's mine. Marlon, your fourth prediction, please.
This is a. Can I do a double prediction? Because this just basically does tie in with both of them because they're both. One of them is a remake.
Then, do you want to do your fourth and fifth prediction tied in as one whole prediction, and you can be awarded multiple points?
No, you won't be. You can make two. So for the listeners out there, I mean, I'm gonna break down when we do our episode seeing who won. It'll be just one prediction. It'll be just 5 predictions, and you can get a maximum of 5 points per press conference. But what I'll do is, let's say, and I really shouldn't be doing this but I'll allow it only once per round or once per press conference. If, for example, Marlon's about to predict twice, for his fourth prediction, he's going to do 2 predictions. And what I'll do is, per conference, per event, I will allow somebody to do that if they wish. You don't have to do that. And if you're right on one of them, I'll choose the right one and just give you a point.
Okay. I think I'll save that one for another one, but for this one is basically Final Fantasy 8 or 9 gets a remake.
Wow, that's ballsy because they haven't even finished 7 yet.
Exactly. Like they will show Final Fantasy 7's trailer. They might show up like the release date and stuff like that if they do.
But it's such a square thing to do, right? To just shove them, shoot themselves in the foot.
I know. Like they keep shooting themselves in the foot. Like, yo, here's something that can give you guys more money and stuff like that. Yeah, let's make it into a 3 episodic and to screw ourselves and the fan base as well.
All right.
Lord.
Jesus. All right.
My fifth.
That leads to final prediction. Yep.
My fifth and final prediction. No, you're fine. For Square Enix press conference reads as follows: Tokyo RPG Factory's next game will be revealed and will be a Switch timed exclusive.
Okay.
It will be a Switch timed exclusive. And for the listeners out there who are probably wondering, like, how are you going to score this one? So basically, since mine's is so literal, it needs to be announced that way. So it needs to be announced as a Switch exclusive, as a Switch timed exclusive. So RPG Factory,
so it'll be announced and only shown for only have like the Switch logo at the bottom at the end of the trailer.
But it also needs to say timed. So for example, let's say because if it doesn't say time, there's no way that I can score it. So automatically it'll be wrong, right? Because there's no way that I can know 6 months down the line that it was going to come out.
If it's going to be a timed exclusive, yeah.
Exactly. So it needs to be as literal as I am, which kind of puts me at a disadvantage, but that's how I'll be scoring it. So if RPG Factory comes out and does have a Switch exclusive, but it doesn't say timed, then I'll lose out a point.
Gotcha.
All right. My fifth and final Square prediction kind of touches on what Marlon said earlier. We will see a trailer for the Kingdom Hearts 3 DLC, and it will be dated for fall of this year.
Okay.
Okay.
I like it. I wouldn't go for that, but I like it. Now, for my fifth and final prediction. Square will announce a new Hitman game.
Oh, they don't own the IP anymore, dude. They sold that off.
Oh.
Yeah, it's Warner Brothers now.
Well, actually, Warner Brothers is just publishing it, but IO bought themselves out.
Oh yeah, that's right. You're right. Sorry.
I interacted like, well, there's that for me anyway. Okay, then I'll just go for the crappier one that I had. Final Fantasy 12 gets put into the Switch.
Isn't Final Fantasy 12 already in the Switch? Oh no, 10-2, right?
Into 12. The Zodiac Age should be. I don't think that one's in the Switch right now.
I think it is, dude. Oh my God, Marlon, you're horrible, dude.
I'm horrible. Final Fantasy 12 Switch.
It's the thing. That thing
God,
exists.
Lord, I'm dead. Okay. I will forego my final prediction and say...
Oh my God.
I get brownie points for being an idiot. That's something that I would do. Like, oh God, I didn't do my research on that one. God, dang it. I honestly didn't think that they come out for the Switch. I knew it had come out for the Xbox and for the PS4. I did not think that it had come out for the Switch.
Oh my God, this guy.
Okay, then.
Justin's just speechless. He's just shaking his head. He's like,
Let
me do one off the cuff. Final Fantasy Tactics gets put up on the Switch.
That's a good one, actually. That's
all right.
It's a Hail Mary, but I can see
yeah.
that. I can see that. Yeah. Now, moving on to the next press conference, I believe is Ubisoft, Jeff?
Ubisoft, correct.
My first prediction for the Ubisoft presser reads as follows. The words Watch Dogs will be spoken. The words Watch Dogs will be spoken.
Okay. I can see that. I mean, I can see it more like a teaser trailer, stuff like that.
You took my second prediction, but...
You're probably going more in depth than I did,
yes.
Though.
All right.
Jeff. My first Ubisoft prediction. All right, I'm gonna try to get really close. Does this sound louder when I'm really close to the mic like this?
Yes.
It just sounds very intimate.
Okay.
Ubisoft? Like you're inside my booty hole.
Yeah.
Oh Lord, God. Lord, my.
Hey, it's Gay Pride Month.
Wow. They have to go like that.
Wow. Dude,
yeah.
That is insensitive.
We are getting demonetized and demonized. No.
Fuck.
And demonized. That's the word
right.
I'm looking for.
I'm gonna get really close. Ubisoft, you're gonna do this for me. You're gonna give me this point because fucking Splinter Cell is going to be announced.
All right.
That is all.
Sam Fisher will appear on stage.
Okay, you took one of my picks. I just worded it differently, but.
Okay.
Marlon, your first Ubisoft prediction?
Sam Fisher will appear on stage.
Whoa. That's going to be a tough one.
He will announce Splinter Cell.
You mean Michael Ironside?
Ironside's going to be out on stage?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I like that. My second prediction. A group of people will dance.
Wow.
A group of people will dance.
All right. That's vague as all fuck.
You took one from me, but I worded it differently. But I'll let you keep that one.
Dude, I told you I'm playing to win, dude.
I know you are. All right. Watch Dogs 3 will be shown.
Okay.
And, well, no. I don't want to go into more detail because the rumors, I don't want to, start running with the rumors because Watch Dogs 3 will be shown and announced. I don't know. I'm not gonna put a release date on it. Same with what I did with Splinter Cell. I just think they're gonna announce it.
Gotcha. Okay. Sounds good. Marlon?
Rayman Legends 2 will be announced. Release date March 31st.
Damn. March 31st. That's like the end of the fiscal quarter for most publishers. That is so specific. My third prediction. Skull and Bones will resurface.
Okay, that was my last one.
They have gone on record saying that Skull and Bones will not be at E3, but you're gonna circumvent that.
I did not know that.
Yeah, I was reading
an
article and it was like all of the big games that are not at E3, and they said Skull and Bones is not going to be shown. Because they delayed it.
Yeah, I know they delayed it.
It could be a bait and switch if you want to use it as such.
No, I'm not gonna skip it. I'm gonna use another prediction,
Okay.
but I'll return.
With
With
Okay.
yeah, with another. A game running. So okay, so in lieu of me not using that one prediction, a game
Okay.
running on next gen hardware, masquerading as current gen, will be seen.
Okay.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I know exactly what you're talking about. You just basically just took my my fourth one. God. Lord. All right, I'm done.
Are you referencing?
I was referencing Watch Dogs when they first showed it.
Okay. So that's why you said Watch Dogs will be talked about, but you don't think it's going to be this gen. Is essentially what you're saying.
No, I'm pretty much in lockstep
All right.
with you in terms of Watch Dogs being a current gen title.
Okay, fair enough. My third prediction is that continuing Ubisoft's collaboration with Nintendo, we will get a sequel for Mario and Rabbids.
Man, I'm writing that down right now. God damn it, I can't use it.
That was beautiful. That was beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Oh, that's wonderful. It's like he's like, I'm All right. So, my prediction, it's a very simple one. Breakpoint gets a new trailer.
Actually,
That is.
you know, what's funny. Like because when we were originally doing this, I had 7 predictions for each show, and
That's crazy,
the 2
dude.
that I crossed off from Ubisoft, one was a new Rayman game, which Marlon already said, and the second one was showing a full demo for Ghost Recon.
Is this my which one is this one?
This is 4 for you.
My fourth prediction, and this is a throwaway because I'll be honest, I wasn't prepared because I didn't know that Skull and Bones was said not to be at E3. Assassin's Creed Ragnarok will be teased. If it's part of that list, do not tell me.
No, that's not why I'm saying fuck, because literally my next prediction is the same thing.
Yeah, Assassin's
Just make it more
Creed.
specific. Just
I
make
take
more
it to that
specific.
next step farther, where the new Assassin's Creed game will be teased, and it will be the Vikings that a Viking game that everybody's been talking about.
Yep.
Okay.
So that's a kind of a 2-parter. We're gonna see it, and it's gonna be a Vikings game.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, just for the listeners and our contestants, like that's how I'll score it. So let's say that they tease it, but we can't definitively say that it's the Viking thing. Then
I will only get 1 point technically.
no,
I'll
you
get
get
half a point. I'll get a half a point.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly.
fine.
Half a point.
Okay. All right, Marlon, your 4th prediction, please.
Oh, that's simple. Very simple. I heard rumors about this, so I'm just gonna word it like this. So,
Excuse me. Sorry.
Ubisoft will show a new IP that will have Fortnite-like characters.
Ooh, I
right.
like that.
I like it.
They're the one publisher without that type of game that I can think of. Activision has Blackout. EA obviously has Apex, and Epic has Fortnite.
Yeah, they're one of the only like major publishers not in that space. So okay, that's.
I guess you can count sort of Rainbow Six, but not really.
Yeah, if you want to count, but it's not a battle royale game, which all those other ones are.
Yeah, it's not. It's definitely not a hero type thing.
Yeah.
My
Good stuff.
5th and final prediction, Jeff already sort of mentioned it with Splinter Cell, but I just wrote it differently. Night vision goggles will be heard.
Okay. Now my question is, because that's very vague. If night vision goggles are heard in any other game besides showing a new Splinter Cell game,
Do I get a
you
point?
get a point?
Yes.
Okay. Damn, that's clever.
This guy
Really are
really
playing
is
to
going
win.
hard to win, bro.
Really are playing to win. All right.
It's playing a win, and it's just so much of the Easy Allies influence.
No, you're good, man. No worries. My final prediction is Ubisoft Access will be shown It's going to be similar to Origin, how it works on PC, where you can get full games of the Ubisoft lineup for $100 a year.
$100 a year?
Yes.
How much is Origins a year?
$100 a year.
Okay, makes sense. Okay. Because I'm like, wait a minute.
$99, but
Okay, that's fine. If I was a PC gamer, I'd sign up for that as opposed to EA, just because Ubisoft's offerings appeal to me more than they do what EA has to offer. But no, I could see them getting into that. I could see it. Now, Marlon.
This is really like just me throwing a Hail Mary out there, but For Honor 2 gets published by Ubisoft Montreal, and it's going to be shown for summer.
You mean developed?
Yeah, developed by Ubisoft Montreal, published by Ubisoft. For Honor 2 will be released summer of 2020.
Marlon is killing me, dude. He's killing me.
yeah, his are all over the place.
I know.
Ubisoft, I think Ubisoft Montreal was the team that worked on Odyssey, I think. So, and I still think they're working on Odyssey. You're killing me, dude.
All right.
But,
I mean, hey, they're his predictions. He rolls with them how he wants to.
I could be wrong. Was it Odyssey? No. I'm wrong. It wasn't Odyssey. Odyssey is. No, it's not Odyssey. I don't know what's the last thing they developed, but it's not Odyssey. I was wrong
I
about
can't
that.
remember what it is either. Okay.
I'll tell you right now.
Well, that does it for Ubisoft. So
Moving on
that
to-
brings us. You want to do Nintendo?
Yeah, we'll do Nintendo.
No, like Ubisoft Montreal is the one that does Assassin's Creed, like just like overall, like they're
And
the
Watch
ones that-
Dogs.
and Watch Dogs too.
Yeah.
And Far
Yep.
Cry. So they're the ones
Okay.
that deal with that stuff. So like I said, if they're gonna do
No, yeah.
Split Yourself,
If
they're
they're
not
gonna
gonna
do
be doing
something,
a
yeah.
My first prediction for the Nintendo,
For Nintendo. yes.
Treehouse.
Moving on to Nintendo.
because they're not going to have a presentation.
Yeah, they're gonna do a like direct / treehouse.
Metroid Prime HD Trilogy will be announced for Switch. Coming.
Okay. And that's a very. I mean, it's been rumored over and over and over. I'm pretty sure it's been rated in other countries.
Coming.
That's
My prediction wasn't done yet.
I'm sorry.
Sorry. Coming in
You're good.
early
No.
2020. Metroid Prime
Solid.
HD Trilogy will be announced for Switch, coming in early 2020.
Seems pretty good. I like it, although I don't think it would happen, but I like it.
Okay. My first Nintendo prediction is that the handheld only version of the Switch will be shown
Oof.
and will be coming out day and date with the new Pokemon game.
Whoa, that's ballsy.
I like it. I like it. Given the fact that Pokemon is such a big franchise, they might do that like that. And which means I have to go buy a new fucking Switch.
I like that because I like it. I like it a lot. Because I'm a stud. I'm ballsy. I smoked my stogie wherever I want. I don't
good.
have to find a hiding spot.
All
Like,
right, relax, Arnold
whoa.
Schwarzenegger. Relax, okay? It's like, oh, I don't have to find a safe space like you. Get the hell out of here with that. All right, so for my first prediction for Nintendo, the second stage starters will be shown for Pokemon Sword and Shield. That is all.
My second.
You don't think
I'm
think that they will show that with the Pokemon event that they're doing, I think, on Wednesday?
That's gonna be for the third stage starters.
Okay. Okay. That's fine. Go ahead with your second prediction, Gustavo.
My second prediction. We will see Bayonetta's hair.
Okay, I gotta stop you right
Damn,
there.
man.
Give me a fucking break on that. Okay? We will see Bayonetta's hair. Excuse me. You could have just said tits for all I know, man. Give me a break.
I thought of saying that in a nice way, actually, when I first wrote them down yesterday. I was going to say, we will see Bayonetta's bust. We will see Bayonetta's chest, but I was like, no, I don't want to say that.
Jesus.
All right, keep it simple and safe and family friendly. I don't think we're family friendly.
All right.
I think that's... All right.
My second prediction for Nintendo will be Animal Crossing will be shown a full gameplay demo and will release this fall.
I like that. That's safe, but it's solid.
Okay. Your second prediction, Marlon.
This is... I have not done my research on this, so please correct me if I am wrong.
Okay.
Okay.
You're like Jeff 3 weeks ago, dude.
Baldur's Gate 3 will be shown with Nintendo.
Wait, didn't they announce that already? Saying that it was
They announced
the
remakes
not
of all
3.
of Baldur's Gate 1 and 2, Icewind Dale,
And
the other
that's
one.
Planescape
Planescape
go with it. But just because it's EA, dude, they're not gonna make that a Switch exclusive.
Is it EA that owns that property?
Yeah, EA owns it.
Yeah, but it will be shown
I'm almost
with
I'm almost
Nintendo.
positive because those are Bioware games. Does
But
EA
no-
own?
No, because
Almost.
I'm pretty sure Skybound's the one that's putting out the remasters.
Are you sure?
Yes. Pretty sure.
It was developed by. Oh no, you're right. It was developed by Bioware, but it was published by Interplay. I don't know who owns them. You're probably right.
Owns the IP
Probably
anymore.
it probably isn't. It probably isn't EA because they published those games way before EA bought them.
Right.
Yeah, you're probably right. Okay, so I'm wrong.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah. So that's my prediction.
Next, my next prediction
No.
is that.
Oh, is it me? Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Oh, no.
I'm sorry.
Oh no,
Oh.
never mind. Yes,
Yeah,
you're right.
yeah,
I'm sorry.
Marlon just went.
Yeah, that was sorry.
My
You were
third-
talking, so I instantly
Yeah.
assumed that it was your prediction.
Get out of here with that.
My third prediction for Nintendo's whatever it is that they're going to do. A big third-party AAA game will come to Switch.
Okay.
Okay. Does that mean it could be either a game that is already out?
And that is
No.
the superiority of his vagueness.
No, it is not a game. Okay, so to be clear, although this
Something
is not
big that's coming out this fall or next year, maybe.
correct. So if
Okay.
Rage 2, so although I could sort of cheat here because it is so vague, to be clear to the
You
listeners,
realistically could. Any big third-party game that gets announced for the Switch, literally, you could be right.
exactly. But I will be more clear here. No, for example, if Rage 2 comes to Switch, I would not get a point because that wasn't the spirit that I was thinking of when I wrote this.
Okay.
When I wrote this down.
Okay.
We're gonna need Supreme Court justices to interpret this prediction.
We might. We really might have to.
Next thing we know, when all EA is done, we see Jeff and Gustavo coming here with freaking lawyers. Says, well, my client did say that this was a very vague question, and Jeff's like, well, my client disputes that charge by saying that even though it was a vague question.
We need a strict reading of the predictions as written. No, we need a loose reading.
Oh my god.
Can you imagine this gets
All right.
into the fucking Supreme Court justice? We have fucking Gustavo on one side, we have Jeff, we have fucking everybody, like media,
Yeah, it's like,
fucking
you,
CNN.
and the Supreme Court justices just look at us like, you were fucking arguing over what?
Like you see, like the lawyers all get like freaking heated about it. Well, it shows that we're supposed to write the questions vaguely. No, it's supposed that we're supposed to be very concrete about our choices when it comes to questions.
I object.
Jeff is arguing over the merits of Rage 2 not being able to count as a big third-party AAA game on Switch. The injunction is stayed.
Oh, that's fantastic.
That's beautiful. Absolutely
man.
beautiful.
All right. My third prediction is that the Link's Awakening remake is going to be shown and will be coming out next spring.
All right, I got it. I like it. Safe.
Wait, I thought that isn't that game scheduled for July or August?
No.
I think so.
Are you sure?
Yes.
So you're saying that they might go a little bit faster.
Because I think originally when they put the first trailer out, I think they dated it 2019. But so I guess I'm basically saying it's going to get delayed.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Again, for the listeners, I would have interpreted it as such. Although Jeff did, if Jeff wouldn't have said that for the purposes of scoring, I would have interpreted it as such as he's saying it's delayed if in fact it was announced for 2019. So I'm glad we cleared that up.
Yeah,
right
I'm
now.
pretty sure the trailer just said 2019 at the end of it, so I'm assuming that it's going to be early 2020, even like January, February, possible.
Okay, so they might delay. All right, decent. I like it. For my next prediction is we're gonna get a new Paper Mario game for the Switch.
Oh, all right.
I like that one. Paper Mario.
Okay.
Would that be 2? Sorry, 3.
Yeah.
No, yeah. I mean, I think
Like third in the
there's-
series, but not necessarily like number.
There's been other Paper Marios. I think there was there was Super Paper Mario for the Wii. There was one that they did exclusively to the 3DS. So I think this would have been technically like the 5th Mario part or Paper Mario game.
Okay. Now, my 4th prediction for Nintendo's whatever it is you're gonna do. Astral Chain will be released in the fall of 2019.
Oh,
That's a very safe but very solid prediction.
Astral Chain will be released in the fall of 2019. That is Hideki Kamiya's team over at Platinum. They're working on this. It looks really cool.
Yeah.
It's exclusive to Switch. I'm super excited for it, and I want to play it this fall, and I will play it this fall.
My 4th prediction is Virtual Console will finally be announced for the Switch.
Still my 5th prediction. Mine's is a little more direct.
Okay, go ahead. Or go ahead, Marlon, and then get to your last one, Goose. Pregnant pause.
and then it begins. There will be
Marlon deserves to be in Broadway or some shit.
a new Joshi Wool sequel.
Joshi?
Yoshi? Wow! So it's gonna be Joshi's Wool World is gonna be getting a sequel.
All right.
It's out there, but I'm saving my big one for the last.
Okay.
My 5th
Yep.
and final prediction. SNES games will be added to Nintendo Online offerings.
Ooh.
Which technically isn't the same to what Jeff said. Actually, now that I think about it, Jeff said
Right.
very specifically, Virtual Console will be coming to Switch. And I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that they're keeping in line with what they're doing with that Nintendo Online subscription, but they're just going to add SNES games as part of the package.
All right. My final prediction for Nintendo is that we will get a new Mario game announced.
Okay.
No, that's not saying Super Mario Odyssey 2. That's not. We will get a brand new Mario.
I'm really happy that you were ballsy. I keep saying that word, but I really like saying it today. Because my final prediction, and it doesn't count, but instead of the SNES stuff, my final prediction was originally Breath of the Wild 2 is teased. But I was like, no. I started doing research in terms of how they usually announce Zeldas and how long between Zeldas it takes for them to come out. I'm like, no, that's not going to happen.
Right.
But yeah, I'd like a new Mario game. It's not necessarily a mainline Mario game. It's very safe because it can be something along the lines like a Paper Mario, or it could be something like that, some offshoot or variant of the mainline game, and you'll still
Or it
win.
could be something huge like a sequel to Mario Odyssey or something like that.
Exactly. I like it.
Okay. And Marlon, your final. Blow us away, sir.
Monster Hunter World Iceborne will be coming for the Switch.
Ooh,
Oh, all right.
that's good. That's
There will
really
be-
Like
good.
it.
So that's gonna be my final prediction. I feel like that.
Especially since they're doing that like Master Edition, which gives you everything. They'll just release that whole thing for the Switch, is what you're saying, or less. Okay. Awesome.
Now, moving on. Although this isn't necessarily an event because they're not at E3 necessarily. We felt that it would be unfair to not include Sony. And I don't know about you guys, but this was kind of tough for me coming up with predictions for Sony.
Yeah, because I mean, unless they do like a state of play during that week or around that time frame, like we can't really say that a lot of this stuff is gonna
happen.
Happen. Mm-hmm.
So, having said that,
I'm just a lot of mine are very pie in the sky. So,
yeah, mine are just like stupid. And I'm glad that you mentioned state of play because my first prediction is a state of play will air during the week of E3.
Okay.
That's my first prediction.
My first prediction is that The Last of Us 2 will be a spring 2020 game.
Oh,
that's good.
Oh,
they sort of said it though.
Yeah,
like,
I know.
I've read
more or
stuff
less.
up on that.
It's an educated prediction, but
cool.
I can see it.
Okay, I like it. Bit ballsy, but I like it. Oh well, actually not ballsy, more like
we're all
very
ballsy today.
We're just talking about balls, man. We're just keeping in the theme of the
Hey,
month.
it's baseball season. Okay.
Fair enough. I mean, you're not wrong.
Marlon, after you finish, I got a joke for you, dude.
Go ahead.
He's got to knock it out of the park, okay? So, for my first prediction is coinciding with what I just said with the Switch. Well, we're going to be getting a big trailer for Monster Hunter World Iceborne, and they're going to show 2 more bosses in the trailer.
All right.
For my second prediction, a samurai will wield a sword. A samurai will wield a sword.
Yeah, I think I know where you're coming from, but all right.
Well, that kind of leads into my second prediction. What is that Ghost of Tsushima will come out in fall of next year.
I like that. I'm right there with you in terms of that being the game that closes out the generation and starts the next one new.
Makes sense.
Yep.
Although, I kind of wish there was another game that would close the generation, but we'll see. I think that's going to be the one that bridges the gap between... I think that's going to be for next generation, but that's just the way I see it. For my second prediction, right?
Yes. No, is it second or first?
No, this is our second.
Yeah, you're right. It is. I'm sorry.
Sony VR 2.0 gets revealed.
Oof. That's...
Damn.
It's not going to happen, but I like that you're shooting for the sky there.
If I follow them on the stars, I'll be happy.
That's right.
All right, Goose, your third prediction, please.
Joel will speak. Joel.
This guy's gonna win. I'll laugh if he doesn't speak.
He's probably gonna win.
And Ellie is the one that speaks. I'll be laughing my butt off.
That would actually be really fucking funny.
So this is my reasoning behind it. Obviously, I want to get an easy point. And 2, because Ellie was such a big part of the last gameplay trailer, like it was all Ellie, I'm like, whatever they show now is going to be all Joel.
Yeah, okay. I can see that. That's fair. All right.
For your third.
For my third prediction, the rest of mine, other than my last one, these are extremely safe. Call of Duty Modern Warfare, which was just announced this week, will have PS4 timed exclusive content.
Yeah, that's the safest bet that you've done all night.
Wait, sorry, John,
pretty much.
Can you please repeat that? I wasn't paying attention.
No, you're fine. Call of Duty Modern Warfare will have timed exclusive content to PlayStation 4.
Oh, that's announced though. It does have it,
Oh.
and it's going to be actually shorter in length as opposed to a month. It's only going to be 7 days now.
Oh,
Really?
well,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah,
All
they
right.
might do the same thing that they do with Destiny though. They might do like exclusive weapons and stuff like that. Not content, like maps, but they might do like a weapon or something like that.
All right. I'm gonna just throw something crazy out here then, since that's technically a confirmed thing. A new Crash Bandicoot game is gonna get announced.
Ooh, like new
A new game.
published by Sony.
Yes.
Ooh, I like that one. I like it. I don't see Activision giving up the money unless Sony pays them to just have like exclusive rights.
All right,
but I can
well,
see Sony paying them for it.
All right,
because
I'll
of the fact
add a
they're so
little bit.
cozy.
I'll add a little bit to that then. It'll be a timed Sony exclusive.
Okay.
Because eventually both the Crash trilogy came out for Xbox and Nintendo, but it was like almost a year later, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So yeah, it'll be a timed exclusive.
Marlon?
For my third, if I'm guessing correctly, they will announce the PS5's capabilities in an official statement from Sony. No rumors, no Twitter videos, but their actual capabilities will be shown on a trailer on E3.
They don't have and you mean in the state of play?
Yeah.
Are you sure you want to do that, even though they've sort of done that in the Wired article? Just giving you a heads up here, because if you lock it in.
An article. I want like a video, like an actual video that shows that they are finally pushing to PS5.
Okay, so just to be clear, for scoring purposes, basically the Wired article, but in video form,
Yes.
something like that.
Yes.
Okay.
That's like the safest thing that I've done all night for me. And I throw fucking Hail Marys all over the place.
All right, go
My
ahead
fourth-
with your fourth prediction.
PlayStation Now will get a rebrand, and not unlike Xbox Game Pass Ultimate, will also include PS Plus for $120 a year.
Oh.
All right.
Okay.
I don't see Sony doing that. It's kind of not safe, but I think they've got to do something.
Mm-hmm.
They've got to do something to get on the streaming bandwagon, and this xCloud stuff. I think they're gonna take advantage of this xCloud partnership, and
They're gonna have to.
they're gonna do something.
All right, for my fourth prediction, Final Fantasy VII Remake will be a timed exclusive for Sony for 6 months.
For 6 months?
Yeah, I said in my Square predictions that it's going to come out. What I said, fall this year. I'm pretty sure. Well, then it'll come out for Sony fall of this year,
Exactly.
and then in the spring for everything else.
And he said for at least 6 months. What that means is if it comes out a year afterwards, he'll still get a point if it's announced in the conference.
Correct.
Gotcha. Number 4. It is time with Kingdom Hearts. They will show a trailer for the DLC with Final Fantasy characters in it.
Okay.
That is all.
All right. Final Sony prediction and final prediction of the evening.
My fifth and final prediction for this theoretical Sony State of Play. A new PS4 Super Slim
Okay.
will be revealed and priced at $199, and it will launch holiday 2019.
Okay.
I like it. It's gonna tie it into the end of the era for the PS4, and it will give people a slimmer, much more, nicer looking.
Think of the PS3 Super Slim, where it was smaller, cheaper. It definitely looked cheaper. It feels cheaper.
Had that shitty slide top.
That's the slide top. Think of something like that. For $199, I really think that they're trying to get to this 100 million I was debating between 249 and 199, but I'm like, no, I'm gonna be aggressive, and I think Sony's gonna try to be aggressive in terms of pushing units out.
I wish you would have done that, but without the disk drive.
I thought about that too, but I was like, nah, that's like too Microsoft-y.
I love how you say that. It's too Microsoft. Microsofty. Too Microsoft. No, with Sony, you need to have the big balls out. Okay, you can't be Microsofty with these people. You have to go deep.
The balls are Microsoft.
Oh my god.
Jeff, please enlighten us with your last pick.
A new Jack and Daxter game will be announced as a Sony exclusive.
I like that.
This is not part of your prediction, but who is developing this game?
It's not going to be Naughty Dog, that's for sure.
Blue Point.
I knew he was going to say Blue Point. It's a good one.
I would have preferred Naughty Dog. So
Well, it's not going to be fucking Naughty
It's not
Dog.
going to be Naughty Dog because they're
it could
working
be. You never know. They
could have a smaller team working on it, but no, if it would be anybody, it would be Blue Point.
Gotcha.
No, now that I think about it, I kind of regret not mentioning Blue Point at all because they're working on something big.
Yeah.
That's a good one. I like it just because of the fact that.
And it would be a dream for me because I fucking love that franchise.
It really was.
All right,
That
Marlon.
was more just like I really want to see this. So
Take us home, Marlon. Take us home.
Project Awakening gets a release date.
What is that?
yeah, what is that?
That is all.
Fuck is that?
I'm looking it up right now.
Oh my god, you guys forgot about Project Awakening?
Yes.
Oh lord. By Psy Games, bro.
I just looked it up right now. It's a new action RPG from Psy Games. I don't know what Psy Games from Mega Develop. I feel so stupid because I don't know what. Psy Games, best known for mobile titles like Grand Blue Fantasy, because I play so many mobile games. Those filthy casual games. Okay, it's an odd one. It's an odd one to take us home. But
It was shown a couple of, I believe, maybe 2 years ago or maybe last year.
oh, I should be
And-
ashamed of myself. So Psy Games is a developer that has veteran Final Fantasy team members on it. So that's why Marlon would know about this.
It was the one that looked like a combination of Dark Souls and Monster Hunter. It was this trailer where it showed the knight and he was trying to find this like big dragon type monster, and he like cornered like in a temple, and it was just started like and it looked really like kick ass.
All right.
So that's my prediction. Project Awakening gets finally a release date.
Question,
All right.
real quick, before we close it off.
Yep.
Out of all the predictions that we've made, which is the one that you really, not necessarily want to happen, but which is the one that you would want would want to happen, either because you're right or because you want, as a fan, you want it to happen, or.
Honestly, it was my first one for Xbox that Scarlet will be releasing next spring. I think that would shake up the fucking industry.
Yeah, I think it would put Sony on notice.
Yep.
Marlon.
I just want Project Awakening to come on, man. I really like that trailer, man.
Oh my god.
I really want that trailer, man. Like it when I first saw it on E3, and I thought it was like, oh man, this is gonna be like Dark Souls combination with Monster Hunter, and I was like, and this was just me, like, damn, on a high about that. But honestly, if you're asking me like just off the cuff, like what I think it's developing, the one that I really really want, that's simple. I want Rayman Legends too. Like I want that. I want that happening.
All right. I mean, actually, real quick, before you say yours, Goose, I the other one I would really be is just give us a new Splinter Cell, please. Fucking please.
I thought you were gonna say that too.
So for me, it's just two. One of them is super stupid, but it's the one that I want to happen the most. So the first one, I want a Metro Prime HD trilogy on Switch. I've never played those games, and I've got a coworker, James, who loves those. Like that's some of the.
Swears by those.
Yeah, dude. He's like, dude, you got to play this. You got to just buy a cheap GameCube. I'll lend you them. Blah blah. Blah. So I really want that to happen. And then the one that I really want to happen, which is it's just so stupid, but I just want it to happen because I just made it up on a whim. I was like, I'm just gonna make this up on a whim. I really want Hugo Martin to laugh.
Oh my god.
I really want. I want him. If he laughs, I should have said smile. That would have been better. But no, it's locked in stone. If he laughs during If he comes out, I'm pretty sure he'll be out for Bethesda's press conference because Doom Eternal is going to make a show, so I'm pretty sure he'll be there. But if he laughs, man. And then I'll ask you. I'll get a point, yeah, and I'll be happy for that one. So, yeah.
The thing for me is that because we got that trailer for Death Stranding, I kind of lost most of my Sony predictions right there because most of it was shown there that I was going to predict. So I was like, okay.
Like the Death Stranding was going to be out in the fall and stuff like that.
Yeah. Dude, I was wrong.
It's insane.
I was wrong.
Yeah, I was way wrong. We were all way wrong. Nobody would have even thought that game would be a fall release.
Well, you were right about. You were right about The Last of Us, which is the reason that I never thought Death Stranding would be the big fall 2019 game, because throughout all the shows, all of us have been asking, what's Sony's big game? What's Sony's big game for fall 2019?
I mean, we've been saying that for the last couple months almost.
And I swore up and down that it was The Last of Us 2, and I was like, Uncharted came out in the middle of 2015. Wait, was it 2015 or 2016?
Uncharted
2 or Uncharted 4? It was
Uncharted
2016.
4. Okay, yeah. You're right. So I was like, Uncharted came out in 2016. They've been working on it since then. And then I was like, 3.5 years. But then I also thought about it. I was like, well, the team did work all hands on Lost Legacy. So that could be a problem. But I'm like, no, they churned out Uncharted 2 in less than 2 years. It took them 19, 20 months. So they've done it before. And then Death Stranding, I'm like, Kojima started working on this game towards the beginning of January 2016 with new tech that he hadn't his team hadn't mastered. There's just no way, especially and there's precedent of him taking years to make forever, dude. And I'm like, there's just no way. So I was wrong.
Like it was a lot of red tape in Konami.
Yep.
I feel like
from the sound of it, there's a lot of red tape that he had to get through, which is why it took him so damn long. And now that he has his full creative outlet, let's say, I'm super stoked. Like, I pre-ordered the Steelbook edition of that game. Like, I'm fucking ready.
I'm not gonna.
I don't know what it is really. I still don't really know what it is, but it looks fucking phenomenal.
I'm not gonna lie. I pre-ordered the $200 edition. I don't know if I'm gonna keep. I don't know if I'm gonna keep it. Like, it was like the middle. It was like 1:30, and Wario tweets out, "It's available now," and I'm like,
"You should do this."
Yeah, I don't think they're available anymore. Those suckers went fast.
You should do this. You should sell that on eBay for $450, $500, and you will get it like that.
No, what I'll do is I've just real quick because I know we're gonna close up soon, but. Growing up as a kid, the Metal Gear Solid games were my favorite games of all time, and I've gotten away from that. So I'm like, you know what? There's a precedent there. There's a pedigree there. I love Kojima games. So I'm going to go all in on Death Stranding. And if I truly love it after playing it, then I'll just keep it for myself. If not, I'm pretty sure I could sell it. Because I have both pre-ordered. I have the Collector's Edition and the Steelbook Edition.
Gotcha.
But I'm pretty sure that I'm going to stick to the Collector's Edition.
I mean, think about it. If you don't like it, you can just basically keep it on the shrink wrap, and then just leave it collecting there, and just get it like a nice collector's edition of the game, and you can get some pretty penny on that. Closing in, I guess this is my final statement of the night. I have said many Hail Marys. I have said many things, but this is more personal. This is more southwestern. Marlins, do me a favor. Put bees in all the fucking stadiums of the fucking country. Maybe that will give you some good luck. Because you're beating the San Diego Padres 7-0 with fucking bees on the fucking table. That's for sure.
It doesn't give you luck. It definitely give you some honey.
I know, man.
Oh my god. But, all right. Well, thank you guys for making this very interesting journey with us. We will be doing, as we did last year, nightly recap shows of E3, so that we will actually have 3 shows next week, or four shows. 4 shows.
4 is it 4?
I'd like to. No, we'll do 3.
Probably. Well, we don't know yet.
Because I was thinking, I was thinking maybe we would do on Wednesday, do a recap, our favorite moments, or are we gonna wait? Or do we want to wait to do that? I'm
I was
spitballing here.
No, we'll discuss it once the show ends. But I think we will.
You're
I
getting
think we
very
will do-
deep voiced
His
again.
Microsoft balls became micro rough balls.
Yeah, those Microsoft balls just dropped hardcore, buddy.
Dropped like fucking cement.
We'll discuss it off show. But I'm pretty sure. I am with Jeff. I think we will do a fourth show. Just we don't know whether we'll do it week of, but a fourth show recapping everything for sure. We'll
look
have.
at us teasing stuff for you guys.
Do it, man.
But we will for sure be doing 3 daily recap shows: Sunday night, Monday night, and Tuesday evening.
Yes.
Oh man,
It's gonna be rough. It's gonna be tough.
Rough. Be late nights for us, but we do it because we love doing this for you guys. And thank you.
No, I'll do it because I like games. Fuck y'all people.
No, Jesus Christ.
I don't mean that.
Don't alienate our fan base, bro. You're already firing people live on air.
Oh god, man. Honestly, when Jeff, you told me right now something that made me think about it. I would love to see a Journey 2. I would love to see a sequel to that game because that game was pretty as hell, and it would be nice tie-in with the PS5, showing showcasing its power. But anyways,
final prediction. But yes, thank you guys as always for joining us and listening to this show. You can always find us at the AEG Show on pretty much everything, social media, and at theaegshow.com. But thank you guys for listening, and we'll see you during the week of E3.
fuck Apple, fuck iTunes.